What I do YouTube, it's just Jane back with just another video. When YouTube first came out with their new policy about monetization and smaller YouTubers, this is how I reacted when I tried to talk. I'm gonna try so hard not to cry, but I am an on and off crying person, so hopefully I can keep myself together to make it through this video and then cry afterwards. Now, I've said this time and time again. I cried for hours. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. Even right now, I still feel like really upset about it and stuff, but I'm a very on and off person no matter what it is. So this is one of those things. Sometimes I'm really bummed about it, and then sometimes I'm like, okay, it's gonna motivate me more, and I just go back and forth, back and forth. I'm sure you've heard already, but YouTube is basically now saying you will be demonetized and you can't have monetized content, meaning you can't get paid for your videos unless you have two things: 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. And I want to make sure people understand that YouTube said 4,000 hours of watch time. Okay, 4,000 hours, not 4,000 minutes. They know that this affects over half their platform. They basically said themselves it probably affects about 99% of their platform. They sent out an email saying, you have 30 days. If you don't reach this threshold in 30 days, like, yo, your monetization tools and all of that are gonna be terminated. And once they're terminated, until you reach those two things, you know, you can't even apply to be monetized until 30 days after you reach that threshold. I'm gonna be honest, I love Logan Paul. Honestly, part of this had to do with Logan Paul's content and the dead body. Like, yeah, it did. Like, Logan, I'm not mad, you're never gonna see this, but like, part of this is YouTube's way of responding to that to make sure it never happens again, as well as scammers who post like TV shows or other big YouTubers' content and make money off of them. Like, I get that part. And basically, so YouTube system doesn't have to work as hard and accidentally demonetize these bigger YouTubers' videos and so on. Now, the only part I do agree with is maybe if you don't have 1,000 subscribers, yeah, I can see like you shouldn't be getting paid. I'll agree with that. Like, you can't have like 62 subscribers, or girl, are you even making any money? And I also think the 4,000 hours of watch time is a little bit crazy. I think that's like way too much, bruh. Some of these smaller YouTubers, they're probably making just $5 a month. Okay, well, I can kind of see where YouTube's coming from, because if you're making $5 a month and this person is, and I am, and this person and this person and this person, overall $5 to each person, I mean, that could add up to millions each month with how many people get paid from YouTube. And you know, it's like they want that watch time within the past 12 months. Let's say I somehow finally reach that threshold and I'm able to get partnered again, and I don't make that 4,000 hours of watch time this year. You know, what does that mean for me next year, and so on. So that's also something that's like really scary. But still, not all of us small YouTubers are making $5 a month. Some of us are making somewhat decent money, especially when you're me and you have a job that doesn't give you very good hours. Like, the YouTube money, it really helps. It makes a difference. It's helped me out a lot. So to go from making money on YouTube for 2 years to making zero, Oh my gosh, girl, I'm still trying to cope. Like, this is hard. It's hard to cope with. I've also spent damn well near $3,000 just on YouTube itself. I'm not gonna stop making videos because I'm not getting paid anymore starting February 20th. I'm glad that I'm not the only one who is going through this. Like, hundreds of thousands of people are going through this, and we've got to remember that. Do I have the best audience in the world? Most definitely not. Not at all, not even close. Do I have an audience I think I can work with? Yes, 110% I do. I think so. I think I'm really talented. I have all the skills. I have all the equipment. I have the mindset. I just think I'm really lazy, and I don't want to film a lot of the time anymore and stuff like that. But like, even the discouragement I have, like, the heart's always been in this YouTube game, you know? It has, and I think it's staying here. Like, I've been doing this since I was 14. Your girl is gonna be 18 in a couple of months. That means literally I've almost been doing this my whole entire like teenage life. I've been in this for the long run. I mean, I made my first YouTube videos when I was 11 years old, and I stopped. I quit after maybe a year or so. You guys know that story. Way before making money was a thing. And then started back in 2014. So baby, I'm in this for the long haul, the long run. But even though I'm really upset about this whole thing, like, my heart's still here, baby. I'm not going anywhere. I just need to do a better job of using my talent, my skills, and my knowledge to work and help myself, help entertain you guys, to get content out there. Once again, on and off, part of me thinks that, well, you know, the money probably motivates me to make the videos more, and now that I'm not gonna get that money, I am gonna be unmotivated to continue to make the videos. And then part of me is sitting here right now, and once again, on and off, thinking, no, this is gonna motivate me even more. I've built this community of 5,000 subscribers, and even though you all don't watch and stuff, I mean, I've still built this, and I can't let like not being paid stop me. I don't know, I just don't like to quit and give up on things. It's not in my nature or in my vocabulary if I really care about it. Part of me is going to use this to motivate me to continue posting content and to continue to grow my channel, because, you know, I've worked so hard. I've built this all by myself, with all the support in the world around me as well. Although the algorithms on YouTube change all the time, and I don't know what to say about that or how to fix that or what to do with that. I can't do anything about that. I personally don't just do this for the money and the fame. Like, yeah, that stuff is really nice and it makes a difference and it's helpful and all of that, but like, I'm not asking to get 1 million subscribers one day, you know. Maybe 100K one day, maybe. I don't know if that'll happen either. But then, of course, once I reach 100K, naturally, I'm always gonna want more. And I think anybody who reaches something, naturally, they're always gonna want more. But I think if I ever did reach something like that, like, I'd be like, oh my gosh, girl, I did that. Some of these big YouTubers are like, YouTube's doing a great thing. These small YouTubers don't deserve to be getting paid $5 a month. Back when we were small YouTubers, we weren't making any money at all and stuff like that. And then you have other big YouTubers who are like, this is so unfair to small creators. It's not right, it's cruel, because some of those bigger YouTubers were the same ones who were making $5 or less in a month, and they saw how much, like, even just something so little could change them. and their lives, even if it was just a little bit. In 2015 or 2016, or maybe both, I was the one, you know, making less than $5 like majority of the time, most months and stuff like that. But I mean, it added up. But then somewhere in 2017, my revenue boosted and I was doing like really well. Like, it was a big difference. The numbers like drastically went from low to higher. Like, I made triple digits altogether from YouTube in 2017, which I don't think I did in 2015 or 2016, but in 2017 I did that. That YouTube money does help, like it really does. I know, trust me, I know. Whether it's a little bit or a lot. Like, this is brutal and it's gonna hurt hundreds of thousands of people. Like, yikes, oh my gosh. Like, I still get kind of sick thinking about it because I don't know when I'm gonna reach that threshold, and then I'll have that last check come in, that last YouTube check come in, and I don't know when I'll get the next. I'm gonna try my best to work harder, better, smarter, and just, you know, upload as much as I can, constantly be more entertaining, and everything that I can personally do. And I know I'm not alone, and I'm not the only one who's scared and terrified and who this affects. But once again, I'm an on and off person. But you know what? I am Jane Goto. I know I will be okay because I always have, and I have always figured things out. That's one thing I'm really good at, making things work, and I will make this work. But if you made it to the end of this video, and if you made it this far, I appreciate you so much. You just made my watch time go up, even though I'm not going to reach my goal of watch time by the time I would need to stay monetized, but it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. This is not the end of the world, even though it feels like it at times. I know it's not, and I'm gonna keep grinding, and I'm gonna be okay. If you're going through this, you're gonna be okay, I promise. We're all in this together, literally. You might as well call YouTube High School Musical now, because we're all in this together, all of us small creators. Yes, we are. Just Jane, out the lane. 1, 2, 3, peace.
Cause my best friend finna, she finna, oh, go best friend, that's my best friend, that's my best friend, that's my best friend.